Hello Pokitto backers and Pokitto community members. I've been trying to make this video for the whole week, but I've just been too busy to get it done. So here comes. This video is about the Pokitto loader and to show you some of the software running on the Pokitto. By loader I mean that the Pokitto has an SD card slot over here. There's an SD card inside. Right now it's a 2 GB SD card. You can probably use a bigger one if you want. As you can see, there's no connections to any sort of computer, so all the software that we're showing is coming from the SD card. And the Pokitto loader is a bit of a program that loads the games and the software from the SD card to the Pokitto main memory. Yeah, for today's video I've chosen a clear back with clear buttons and transparent pink front, and I think it looks pretty good. When you reset the Pokitto, there comes a window that says press C for loader for 3 seconds. Okay, so that comes every time you start the Pokitto. You can bypass by pressing A or pressing B if you want. You don't have to look at the window for 3 seconds. So if you want to go past it, just press a button and you're in the game. However, if you want to go into the loader, you just press C. And this is the loader screen. So yeah, what this actually is this is the contents of the SD card shown here on the screen of the Pokitto. And I've been improving this loader quite a bit, and I'm very happy with the way that I'm able to access the directory at the moment, because it's very fast, as you can see. Okay, but before we do that, let's look at a game on the Pokitto. So yeah, this is one of the games that comes with Pokitto. This is sort of a native game. It has been developed for the Pokitto by me, actually. This is sort of a survival game where you try to survive on these islands and find gold, and you're able to transform the ground. And it's actually not as such an easy game. The point of the game is that there's gold hidden in the rocks of the island, but you cannot see it until the night falls. And when the night falls, the gold starts flashing, and as you can see, the landscape is getting dark. And when the landscape gets dark, I can see at times when the gold flashes, and when I dig the gold like that, you can see it says 1 out of 3. So I still have to find 2 more gold and 1 more gold, and I see something blinking right there. And I made it. I found 3 gold. Level 2 finds 6 gold. And this is a random generated landscape, and every single island is different. And as you proceed, the landscape gets more difficult. It gets more difficult to get into the huts, and things get more dangerous, but I don't want to tell you too much about that. So let's reset the device and go into the loader for the first time, and let's start checking out these cool demos and things that are on the Pokitto. So 3D blobs, and I think that was by community member Trelemar. And here you see the loader working. One of the really cool things about the loader is that it's visual. It gives you visual feedback on I came back to the loader just to show it to you again. So when I press load program, unlike in for example the Game Buino loader, this will show you exactly as it is flashing the memory of the chip. And it's not very fast yet, and we will improve the speed of the flashing. But there's a very good reason, because at the moment the loader is extremely reliable, and I always think that it's important to focus first on reliability, and then you can start improving speed. So this is a nice particle effects demo by Trelemar, and I think it's really cool. Yeah. Let's look at something else. back into the loader. So just a couple of clicks and we are right here. Jetpack, I think, is also by Trelemar. Load program. Yes, it takes some time to load, but yes, it's also reliable. Yes, we will try to improve the speed of the loading in the future, but for the moment I'm pretty happy with it. So Jetpack by Trelemar, and it's not really a finished game yet. So Trelemar, please, could you please finish this game, because it's beginning to look awesome, or it's already looks awesome. I'd really like to get to play this game. Let's look at something else. Press C for loader. I'm going through this quite fast so that I'm not making this a very long video. So let's look at something else. What else? Squiddy, a really good game. It's a sort of a puzzle game. And I'm sorry, I don't remember the names of the authors by heart. I will need to check it. I will put it in the comments of the video. Squiddy is a sort of a action puzzle game where you need to think, but you need to also be fast in the way that you move. So yeah, so you lost. Squiddy, excellent game. Okay, so those were native programs on the Pokitto, and not everything has to be a game. For example, what we have here is a ray tracing program. And ray tracing, for those who don't know, is about calculating three-dimensional images by calculating the path of light within a scene. So this is actually real-time ray tracing on, or not real-time, but this is real ray tracing, mathematical ray tracing done on the Pokitto. Yes, and it takes quite a bit of time to get the final image, but I think it's a cool demo. So those were native Pokitto programs. What Pokitto also has, it also has ports of the Gamebuino and Arduboy libraries. So, for example, if we take this game over here and we load it, it's Astrox by Yoda, and what makes this interesting is that this game is actually developed for the Gamebuino. And I've just ported it here, and I've just added some colors to it. But yeah, it works, which means that we can basically run all of the games of the Gamebuino on Pokitto, which is very nice because there are tens of different games, and I'll be working with the authors of those games to port them to Pokitto. We also have the Arduboy libraries ported. So this is a game by Team ARG, which you probably know are very famous on the Arduboy device, and this is sort of a puzzle game by them. And this is just to show you that that we will also be working with Arduboy game authors to port the best of the Arduboy games to the Pokitto. And let's hope that they all feel positive about the fact that they can display their skills on a new platform that is exciting because it has colors and a little bit more power and much more memory and SD card and everything else. So thank you very much for watching. Pokitto is turning out to be a very interesting device. As I promised all of you, we will be shipping very soon. We are expecting actually the package of PCBs to arrive tomorrow, and we will finally get to assemble Pokittos in bulk.